Anything else you disapprove of, Grayson?
Oh, well, I thought you weren't home.
What are you doing here anyways?
It's nice to see you too, Gene.
Take a seat, I'll get you a beer.
Just a water, please. We missed you at Aunt Bertie's funeral. Bill and Kathy were asking for you. Well, don't worry, I made something up to cover for you.
You didn't need to make something up. I was working out at the body shop.
Looks to me like you were sleeping one off.
Oh, here we go again. Older brother comes into town to straighten out little brother. Make sure he isn't throwing his life away. Is that right?
Look, I don't want to fight. All right, we just missed you there is all. Anyways, I was going to let you know that I was thinking of staying here tonight before I headed back to Duluth in the morning. Nancy took the early train to be back with the kids.
Well, you can take the Davenport. Good night.
Good night, Gene. Well, good morning, Gene.
What are you doing up so early?
Well, you know, this is when people with real jobs get up. Made you some coffee.
I don't drink that garbage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I put some beer in it? Would that help?
I like orange juice. See, you're wearing Dad's hat now. Funny thing is, I went to Ma's the other day, and she said she didn't want to part with it. Didn't take you for a thief.
I didn't steal it. Mom just didn't want to give Dad's favorite hat to someone who would wear it once on his greasy head and then lose it.
It's not the only thing you took that was supposed to be mine.
And what are you saying?
She never told you, did she?
Who, Ma?
Not Ma. Nancy.
Now, just what are you talking about?
You know, you weren't always the better one. There was a time when people saw us as equals. They said we were destined for great things. Then you went off to your fancy business internship in Duluth and left me here behind. Oh, but you didn't just leave me here behind, did you? You left your girlfriend, Nancy.
Now, I didn't leave Nancy. I wrote her for 3 years, and when I came back, we got married. Now, what are you, stupid in the head?
That was a long 3 years, Grayson. Don't you think she ever got lonely? Don't you think she got tired of your letters and your half-hearted promises?
What are you saying?
I'm saying she loved me first, and you took her from me.
Now, you better watch your mouth before you say something you are going to regret.
Make me.
I guess some things never change. Oh, yeah. Here. A gift from me and Nancy. Don't read too much into it now. Nancy doesn't care about you. And after today, neither do I. I wonder if our old spot is still there. We always had that special pond out on the forest's edge. Countless summers we spent there, catching bullfrogs, playing the Marco Polos, and fish out of water. Back before Nancy, before the broken promises, before the sun had set on our friendship.
Saints alive, things sure have changed. I remember when me and Grays were nothing but ankle biters. You couldn't separate us. People said we shared the same brain. I even remember that one summer we went to the circus. They came into town. Pa took us. They had a clown, a bearded lady, and a real live elephant. Oh. And then the trapeze act came out. Me and Grays just sat there with our mouths hung open. How could they swing so high and not fall?
I remember all of the pond's countless water creatures, numerous of frogs and snakes, fish and tadpoles. Those little tadpoles swimming to and fro and chasing each other around the shallow depths of those waters. And the sun's red light rays refracting through the water, filling it up all red, like some giant red ruby just there for the taking. I could almost reach out with my own two hands and grasp it. I reckon if I went back to that pond today, there wouldn't be much left for me to grasp. All gone now, all faded away with the fantasies and dreams of my childhood. All gone now. All gone.
You better watch your mouth. You abandoned me. Oh, should I pour some beer in it? I hate you. You're pathetic. She loved me first. Nancy doesn't care about you. And after today, neither do I.
I know you didn't mean to I know you didn't mean the things you said, Grayson.
I don't reckon I have anything else to say to you.
And why don't you let me talk for once?
You said all you needed to say back at the house. Now I think you to leave. Please. I got a train to catch.
Please, Grace. Don't shut me out. Let's stop pretending like there ain't nothing wrong between us. I guess I'm still a little sore about how things turned out with Nancy. I mean, look at me. I'm 34, nothing to show for it. And if I could get in one of those time contraptions and go back in time, I would. You know I would. And I'd change everything. But this is reality, and we can't change the past. All we can do is fix our futures and try to learn from our past. I know I've got a lot to learn. I just want to say I'm sorry. I don't mean to do you no wrong, Grace.
Well, that's mighty good of you to apologize, Gene. I suppose I haven't been without my share of inadequacies. Gene, I'm sorry.
Can you show me how to tie this thing? There's your train. There ain't another one coming through here till Tuesday.
Oh, but there's so much to talk about, so much to catch up on.
Well, plenty of time. There'll be other trips. Now you know how to write a letter now, don't you?
Hey, say, why don't you think about finally taking that trip up to Duluth we was always talking about? We could go see the circus together. I hear there'll be a big balloon drop at the end.
Balloons?
I know you like balloons.
I do like balloons.
You always like those balloons.
Don't miss your train.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye, Grace. Thank God for second chances.